promote development through the power of information. We are live 247, bringing you the latest news from within and beyond our state. From newspaper reviews and expert analysis to entertainment updates, talk shows, and uplifting religious programs, there is always something for everyone. Need coverage for a live event, news story, a well-crafted documentary or jingle? We've got you covered with top-notch service every time. Stay connected with us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and X, or visit our website at www.Kwararafa Tv.tv. You can also find us on your free-to-air decoder or tune in on frequency of 12589. This is Kwararafa TV, amplifying voices and driving progress.
Hello, good morning and welcome to the program Morning Breeze right here on Kwararafa Television. I am Fomi Desmond and I welcome you on today's edition of the program. We have a lot of package for you. You know, weekend has come and you just need to find time to relax, have fun and create just the best moment that you can ever have. Mr. Joaquin, good morning.
Thank you. It's another weekend. You're talking about the weekend. It's a time to really relax. But for some sportsmen and women to be a time for you to hit the gym, get some regular exercises, some aerobics to keep the body fit for a fresh week. But I would say it has been a great week for all of us in Nigeria.
That's right. That's right. All right. You know, our major assignment is to track what is happening and bring it closer to you so that you will not be misinformed. You need to know everything that is happening. And to start with, we'll look at what is happening at the Taraba State Civil Service Commission. You know, there was actually a communique from that commission stating that the submission of forms, you know, application has been on, people have applied and through online, and we have people that bought their forms and they've also filled the form, and it was stipulated, it was clearly stated that the closing date is today, Friday. I'm bringing this to you so that if you are still with your form at home, you know that you're almost late. Okay, you're almost late, but you're not late, almost. That means in a few hours from now, you should be at the Civil Service Commission to submit your forms. And what is required from you: 2 passport, photocopy of all your credentials, and a handwritten application. You do this, put them together, staple it, and take it to the commission. Locate your own local government. They make it very good that each local government was given a particular room where they can submit their application. So you do that, and don't give anybody money. The chairman of the commission stated clearly that don't give anybody money with the mindset, because it has been a tradition to some people that when opportunity comes like this, they find way to extort money from people. Recently, there was a case about some group of persons that paid for the online registration. The guy went ahead to collect the money, forged the receipt of online payment, and gave it to them. They took it to CSC to affirm because they could not log in to access their details. Reaching there, the ICT director looked at it and said, this thing is not working because the reference number on it is reading the same thing. So we need to be very careful when information like this are on. Be careful. Don't give anybody your money because you will not have the access to what you are looking for. I think that is what is important for now, looking at what is...
And we'll say the fact remains, some of the staff that are on the process, we'll say we'll give them some pass mark. They are doing well. And looking at the person of the CSC chairman,
that's right,
the person of Kundila, has also stood his ground to ensure that the right thing is being done. And also the permanent secretary, Comrade David Nya. So far, they've done well, but we urge them to give a period of grace, looking at the time, the notice itself. You see, there are a lot of persons who don't know that today it's going to be the last day they are going to submit the form. So it will be better they give a grace from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You know, it has been a very good process, but it will be seamless, whereby people submit their forms because they cannot buy forms and keep at home. So for any person who might not likely be in Jalingo at the moment, believe you me, before now to Wednesday, that person should be around. So it will be better if they give a period of grace.
All right, that reminds me of a recent development too. There was a concern from casual staff, and I think the commission also directed that casual staff, because initially those in different ministries were visited to know who are those casual staff that are working in your office. I think that there was a directive, and they went around and they gather all these names. But I think the thing is changing now, that all casual staff should purchase form. They should also buy form from the CSE, apart from the confirmation being made by that committee that was said to move around ministries to carry out all the details of those that are working as casual staff. So I'm saying this because of the advocation you're advocating that it should be extended. I think that should also add to it. So the commission should look at this, looking at it that we have casual staff that we're not aware that they need to buy forms. They have been working, and this opportunity should not just pass. They should also enjoy from this. And far from the CSE.
But also look at it like what the head of service said, Dr. Kara.
Yes.
The casual staff, that's the manpower staff, or whatever name they are calling them in their various ministries. He made it very clear that they are supposed to pick form. They're also supposed to buy the form. And that is the normal thing.
That's the normal thing.
You cannot be employed without buying these forms. Yes. So it is a process that need to be followed. But there are a lot of the casual staff, they just feel it is a bad right. I've been working over the years, more than 10, 15, close to 20 years. Why should they go and buy form? But it is a process that must be followed. That is the rule.
Away from that, the firefighters, there have not been any clear communication from that angle too, and the process is still on. But that has also raised a lot of tension in the hearts of young people in the state, because they know very well that if employment are supposed to be taken, due process
should be followed.
So from away from the Civil Service Commission, we have the firefighters, and this has to do, I think, federal appointment, state, right?
Yeah.
Sorry
or
about
in
that.
collaboration with the Federal Fire Service.
Good.
Working collaboratively.
So it's
because remember, the commandant of the Federal Fire Service happens to head a committee that was set up by the Taraba State government. So I think it is only logical for him to come out to clear the air, or the Taraba State government, mostly the office of the SGS, to explain to Tarabans, because government is accountable to the people.
So we'll keep our fingers crossed to know what will be coming out from that very office, because you have the right to know everything that is happening in your state. As an indigene, you need to know. As a citizen, you need to know. Please, we'll go on a quick break. We'll come back. We'll take a quick look at the dailies. Stay with us.
This is Kwararafa Television.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us till the program Morning Breeze, and we're reaching you live from Jalingo, the state capital of Taraba State. I right now we'll just go straight to what we have on the national dailies, what is leading. We have a disturbing one here, but in a way we'll say it's a development to us all, a big one for us. Let's look at the Nigerian Tribune. The Nigerian Tribune, the leading story here says, Tinubu approves expansion of Nigerian Army to 12 divisions. And we have a few reactions, just one. It says, OK's recruitment of 28,000 personnel to strengthen national security. Now, let me just quickly go through the various divisions and where the headquarters will be, so that you will know, and we'll speak about it briefly, how it will affect the security architecture of our country, looking at it that we have division now that has been pushed back to state. Now we have the following: one division headquarters, Kaduna. That's Kaduna is leading as the division headquarters. Under Kaduna, we have Kano, Katsina, and Jigawa State.